I worked at Philly.com, which has since been incorporated into the larger Philadelphia Inquirer portfolio. And I was writing about events and music there, and then eventually moved from there to Urban Outfitters headquarters, also in Philadelphia, where I was doing social media for the newly launched UO Music department. I did that for about a year, and I've been freelance since 2017 full-time. And it's been such a joy and a challenge, and every day is different, and I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. So that's where I am right now. Again, working remotely, as most people are, and trying to figure out how to be a reporter in this strange new world. I think a lot of things with full-time jobs come from having a connection and networking. And so, like, I've only ever had 3 full-time jobs, and all 3 of those I've gotten because I knew somebody and they were able to get my resume in front of the right people, or they were the right person, they were the hiring manager. Um, and yeah, it's corny, but it is really about who you know, and to foster those relationships and those connections, because a peer could be your boss one day, or your peer could be the one who informs you of a new position opening. So I think it's really important to, keep your crew close. So I was interviewed by the Inquirer, like after I had won. They had just done a short news blurb on like local woman wins award, and then the week after I found out like I had been hired by the company. And so it was just kind of cool timing to see your name written in the pages of the newspaper that you would one day have a byline in. And just the project itself, I'd won the award for a 30-minute radio documentary. It taught me how to work on something. Like, that was the longest project I had ever worked on at that time. It taught me like how to pace yourself, how to get through something that long, how to report something that long, how to produce something, and to work in a team. It was a team effort. So there were 3 of us on the team, and just how to, write a script together, how to source all of the materials together, just the technical know-how, just having that project at the finish line. I had learned so much, and it was a good portfolio piece to have. Like, when you're a college student, sometimes maybe you feel like you don't have enough to show for yourself. And so I would say, like, take every college project seriously, because I had that to show to employers. I had that to write on my cover letter. Like, yeah, I produced this thing. I know how to do the work. So I think it just gave me confidence that I could do this as a career. And even though, it was a student work, people, took something from it and respected the quality of the work. And I don't think any student should feel that because they made something in college, it's not good enough or it won't stand. In college, it's easier, like, you're getting grades, so it's easy to quantify that you're doing a good job. And so that made me very comfortable. Like, I liked having a grade to prove the work that I did. So in the real world, I was kind of just like, whoa, no one's telling me I'm great all the time. This is awful. But you have to keep that confidence, because you're not going to get that validation from other people. Like, it'll come, but you can't rely on that. That can't be your sole source of what keeps you going. So you need to know that, the work you're doing is quality, that you're just as good, probably better than everybody else out there. And yeah, you have to keep that mindset of, there's going to be a mediocre white man who has like a mediocre idea, and he's going to sell it because he thinks it's great. And you have to have that sort of energy. I know it's been said a million times, but yeah, you have to put that imposter syndrome aside, which is way easier said than done. It's not an easy thing. And to have a network, especially now for me as a freelance writer, it's a very isolating career now that, we can't go places. I used to meet up with other freelancers in Philly, like once or twice a week. We'd meet at cafes. And just having that group of people who are going through something similar, who are also maybe struggling by, oh my God, this editor hasn't gotten back to me, or I haven't gotten paid for this, or I'm really struggling with this assignment, to have a network of people who are going through the same things, who can give you a pep talk, who can help you draft those difficult emails, who will help you work through an interesting idea, who will help you flesh out, an idea you have into a story. That's invaluable.